Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Hugis. I am Audubon, Vermont's Americorps member, and today I'm going to be taking you on an adventure through Burlington to highlight some of my favorite nature notes of urban critters that you can find in town. I'll be going to a few different parks, and I'll name what those parks are so that if you'd like to go on your own adventure with your friends or family, you can do that. So stay tuned and let's see what we can find. Thank you. All right, so starting even just out my bedroom window, my cat's favorite spot to look for local nature. He's very good at finding all of the little critters. Today we have a gray squirrel sitting in the Norway maple tree sunning itself. I've seen squirrels rip leaves and bark off this tree to start building their nests, and they're just a pretty common visitor. I often see them taking naps in this tree too. All right, my Norway maple has the same visitor, our resident gray squirrel. You can see it's right between these two tree trunks, and it actually tore down some of the Norway maple leaves, like I said, to create like a little cozy spot for it to take a rest. And I think sometimes that it also hides its food underneath the leaves to camouflage it or hide it. Wow, my backyard is just bursting with life today. There is an indigo bunting sitting in my neighbor's pine tree. Such a beautiful bird. A few weeks ago, I was at Rockpoint Park in Burlington and I stumbled across a barred owl. This is the owl that does the "Who cooks for you all" call. And you can see if we get close that it has bars on its wings, which is where it gets its name and how we can identify it easily. Next stop is Waterfront Park, where I found some amphibians sunning themselves and taking a dip in this puddle. They are green frogs. Oh, I scared one. Here is a mating pair in front of me, and there's also a baby sunning itself. I also wanted to stop at Audubon Vermont's Plants for Birds garden on the bike path. This is just a little section where we planted native plants that are important for bird habitat and food. Now we're looking at some beaver chews that you can find in the sculpture garden right next to the Echo Center. They're all in a row hiding in the brush, and a beaver actually swam up to shore and snacked on these trees back in 2014. And there is a sculpture right there of what a beaver chew looks like. Could you picture a beaver swimming in Lake Champlain? I was at Red Rocks Park and a storm was rolling in, and I noticed a little head poking out of a tree, and it was a raccoon seeking shelter in a tree cavity. I also ran into this little eastern chipmunk outside of its home in this outcrop of Moncton quartzite at Red Rocks Park. It scoots away and runs into another one of its little holes. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you go explore these parks soon.